Hey everybody, this is GGB. Today we're going to be getting into the Friday games. As you could tell, I'm still not feeling best, and I'm still very much under the weather, but let's get into these games so I can talk about them, and then I'll be done, because I really want to go to bed right now, because my throat is killing me, and everything else that is going on with me. I don't know if you guys ever got this. Have you guys ever gotten, like, sick? Where you're like, the inside of your ears, like the little hole where you get to hear sound, like, it's gotten so sore, it's like expanded for me. So like, it's like a smaller hole that I'm used to, and it's like kind of thrown off my balance so far. And like, I hear people a lot less because, like, again, there's a smaller hole to hear things from. So I don't know. That's the weirdest side effect I've had so far from getting this weird disease, which isn't COVID because I've already had that. So I don't know what's going on with me right now, but let's get into this thing. At 6 o'clock, we got Wake Forest, which is sitting at 3-0, one of the two undefeated ACC teams left. Charlotte Dew, Virginia. Virginia's coming off a heartbreaking loss. We'll get to that later, but they're sitting at 2-1, so still a playoff eligible team. Virginia's favored by 4 points on this one on ESPN2. Now, again, Wake Forest have not been playing the cream of the crop opponents. Again, they started out the season with a 42-10 win over Old Dominion, the Monarchs. Then they followed it up with a 41-16 win over Norfolk State Spartans. And then they ended up getting their probably most impressive win of the season last weekend with a 35-14 win over FSU. Last weekend, Sam Hartman, their quarterback, went 22 of 31, threw for 259 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Christian Beal-Smith, their running back, ended up having 19 carries for 95 yards and a touchdown. And A.T. Perry, their receiver, ended up having 7 receptions last week for 155 yards and a touchdown. So, all in all, a pretty great week for that Wake Forest offense. But they're going up against the Virginia team that is also very, very good passing the ball. Now, they are 2-0. They started the season with a 43-0 win over William and Mary. They had a 42-14 win over Illinois, but then it all came crashing down this weekend with a 59-39 loss to number 21 UNC. And you know, it's a bad weekend for your defense. When you put up 39 points, you still lose by 20 points. Like, it's not like the Virginia offense was bad. Their quarterback, Brennan Armstrong, went 39 of 54, threw for 554 yards, which is an insane amount of yards, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Jacob Rodriguez, the running back, they did nothing on the ground. This was all Brennan Armstrong in this game. He ended up having 3 carries for 14 yards, only 24 rushing yards in total for the entire team. Dontavian Wicks was the leading receiver for this team, had 7 receptions for 183 yards and a touchdown. Now, Virginia leads this series 34-16. They have 4. The win streak, on the other hand, goes to Wake Forest. They've won their 4 straight in this matchup. Now, Wake Forest is traveling to Virginia, traveling to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have shown they can be a pretty explosive offense, but so is Wake Forest. Their lowest scoring game was 35 points. Now, again, the lowest scoring Virginia game was 39 points. So if you're ever going to take the over in a game, it's got to be this one, right? Because you have 2 very high-flying offenses going against each other. This should be a shootout. I like the Demon Deacons here. I think the Demon Deacons are a better football team than a lot of people are giving them credit for. I think they're actually competitor in the ACC this year. Give me Wake Forest to win this one and pull off the upset against the Cavaliers.